Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another stream of NHL 14, where I will be continuing along the rebuild, or going into the next season, season 2, of my rebuild. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, let's see here. Trying to remember what I did at the end. I think we did the draft. Now we got to go to the contract negotiations. You have 12 players about to become restricted free agents. Okay. Negotiate new contract. That's a little rich. A lot of these guys I don't want to bring back, to be honest. What's his overall? I'm yeah, I really am okay with letting a lot of these guys walk. Let's see here. I'd like to bring back France. Let's see. Yeah, I'd rather do two. And I'll go a little bit more here. No. I'd do that. Let's negotiate some more of these contracts. I want to try to get this out of the way pretty quickly. How many more? Oh my god, there's a lot here. I know Hossein, I think, had a pretty high upside. I might wait to sign some of these guys. I'm not interested in that contract. I'll just leave it for now. Let's simulate a day. I think I'm going to get a lot of rejections. I'm expecting that at least. It's easy. It was easy. It was easy. It was easy. It's been a dream. Happy. Made my day. It's an honor. It's a dream. It's a dream. Okay. I'm okay with letting a lot of these guys walk. Like, I just think I need a complete clean slate, and for the most part. Stimulate up today. Okay, let's see. Free agency. We got a lot of cap available. I hope there's some good. Ooh. Any goalies? Tuukka Rask. Interesting. Let me take a look. Who do I got for my GM tracker? No, GM options. I find it's just easier to go to the trade area, and that really shows what I got. I need a lot of defensemen. Okay, I thought I had someone else. I guess I don't. Yeah, I probably should. We might be very bad this year again. What am I doing? Let's go back here. Sign free agents. How many years? We're gonna have to overpay a bit. I will throw Rask a contract offer, even though he won't accept it. Oh, okay, we got Stadine. I forget which one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and Ginla. I'll. We need someone on the team because we may not hit the cap floor. So I will definitely overpay for Jerome and Ginla. We also still need some defensemen. This could be a mess of a season. Is there any other defensemen here? My goal is to always try to get someone around level 8. Oh, that's a picture. I feel like there's a good story to that. Okay, let's... I was extremely happy. That's good. We got a Ginla. Cap space. Okay. Just be careful here. Yeah, I'm not paying him that. He's not getting that from me. Okay, let's take a look here. GM options. Contracts. I just want to get some of these free agents signed. Or not free agents, some of these drafted players signed here. Wait, what is it saying? I'm not even reading what it's... A full roster? Okay, I'm wasting my time here. Trade negotiations. Let's see here. Trade players. I want to take a look at the defense again. I don't think I have very much for defensemen. I'd like to try to get another defenseman here. No, we're not that desperate. Um, okay, I'm gonna leave it. Is there any good players or decent players left? Probably not at this point. I'm not giving him 2 years. There's 4 teams. Yeah, forget it. I'm out of the running. Todd Bertuzzi. Why not? Brad Boys? Oh, I have a full roster. Forgot about that. GM options, trade players. Wait, will this work? I just want to do a cap dump. That's all I'm trying to do. Free agency. Is Pertusi not available anymore? Well, that sucks. Okay. Um, okay, let's go to contracts. Yeah, there is no world that he's getting $4 million. It's just not happening. Trade player. Actually, let's go to the trading block. Let's throw him on there. Come on, let's get to the start of the season. Let's search defenseman in the O for 3 weeks. I want to get rid of this Reimer contract. Goalies. Yeah, I just, it's not going to work here. Tampa Bay. I actually don't know what I'm looking for as well. Like, I'd like to get something in return. It's not completely bad. Tristan Jarry, Jesus. I don't know why, but I thought he was drafted later. Maybe 2 seconds. I think 2 seconds is pushing it. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll gladly take the 2 seconds. I'm expecting you to make the playoffs this year. Yeah, okay. Did I turn off GM firing? Yes, I don't think I'm going to get to the playoffs this year. I don't think we're that good of a team. So I don't know what about this roster would suggest to them that I'm going to make the playoffs this year. Roster moves. Oh boy. This might be a rough season. Oh, I forgot I have Rask. Completely forgot about that. No. I would take Shane Doan for a year, but not for 2 years. I want to take a look at one more thing. Winnipeg, Washington, Vancouver. Did he sign for 5 years? Okay, I'm going to play this first game. Search defenseman in the queue for a few weeks. Finally, we get to play a game. Oh, yep. Play a game? Yes. Oh, but what the hell is... It's an interesting decision. You know what? I need to give this team a little bit of help. GM track, no. GM options, trade, no, not. Why can't I trade? Is that a bug? That is interesting that I cannot trade. Oh well. I don't know if it's something to do with like the start of the season and like the start of the season and the what am I trying to say here? Start of the season and the like the trade clause, or not trade clauses. Waivers kicking in, Jesus. If you can't tell, I'm on very low sleep. Okay, let's do this.
Hi, everybody. With Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. How about some hockey? The location, Montreal, Quebec, in this matchup between the Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. We take a look at the Canadiens and the Leafs, and here we go one more time.
It's amazing, though, the rivalry is still in place. They hadn't met in the postseason since 1979.
To Ryder, to Kadri. Lugs it up
Come
the
on.
wing. 2-on-2 the other way. Wrists it. Save. That is not going to count as a shot on net.
Well, from there you have to generate a shot on goal because you've got guys crashing for the rebound.
To Georges. That'll get a whistle for the offside. Daniel Sedin's idea on that shot he had on that snapshot.
I didn't check who the captain is.
And beat the goaltender with quickness.
Oh, well.
Fortunately for him, the goaltender was even quicker. The Maple Leafs in control in the offensive end off that faceoff. Nice save of the blocker. Passing in that scoring area, he's got it. That's a good angle shot. Nice save with a pad. Two teams who are used to those kinds of hits. You want to keep count. Begin now. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit.
Oh, talk about laying a guy out. Perfect impact.
To Galchenyuk. Oh, hang on. That's a make.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, he's not going to let him get away with that. Now it's time for a little retaliation.
Boy, he is feeding him a steady diet of carpal tunnel.
Oh, there he goes down.
Man, a cinder block landed right in his face.
I'll tell you something. That was some kind of a hit that resulted in all that came after, Bill. The Maple Leafs fight victory. It's theirs. Now can they use that to win this hockey game?
And a victory like this, toe-to-toe, it really helps lift your bench up.
Knocks the puck away. To Gallagher. Franson. Shot.
Oh.
Save. Nice effort. Reaches behind him and
Good
finds
save by
This
Rask.
puck was in a dangerous spot behind him, and it was a race between his glove and the attacker's sticks.
This player, he gets a shot that he wants in a game, and you don't get the goal as a result. You just shake your head going, how did he make that save? Markov. On the charge, 3-on-2. Quick shot. Good action with the stick.
Oh my gosh.
Pass intercepted. That one would just roll into that far side corner. Trying to create a scoring chance now. Move it behind the net. Moves that back up. Intercepted. To Colburn. To Stewart. Handles that puck along the wing and up into the neutral zone. Picks that one up behind the net. Good defense on him as he got knocked away. Blocker save.
Yes!
And he scores!
And Sedin is captain. I figured that's who it would be.
That's a good percentage area.
Daniel Sedin, first goal as a Leaf.
He took it. He's got one. The Maple Leafs goal, the first offense we've seen finished off.
First offense, I doubt that it'll be the last.
Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off. Offensive rush, 3-on-2.
Damn it.
To Holzer. Georges.
I can't aim with that stick backward.
Pekka.
Oh,
To Ashton. Takes a shot. There was a scoring opportunity denied. A stick save. To Mullen. Little come and go with that. He's got it on the stick on the return. Oh, man. Tremendous hit. These two teams are both going to send one to the bin. Offsetting minors called here. If you love to see guys who can move and handle the puck, you get a chance in 4-on-4.
Yeah, these guys can really fly with that much more ice to work with.
2-on-2 the other way to Ryder. Big shot. Oh, what a save. Point man takes that one. Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke.
after one period, we're
Wide
up 1-0.
action. That's the end of the first period.
I'll gladly
Toronto's
take
effort in
that.
that first period, good enough for the 1-0 lead. Few chances, not many though. It's just the conversion that mattered. Montreal's first period effort really was not very good, and they're fortunate that score's not more.
Well, they were outpossessed, and I'm not talking about in a spiritual sense here.
We began the second stanza of this one. There's the face-off for period number 2. Good check put on. To Georges. That one's going to be dumped in. Nice feathering play to get it into the corner. To Daniel. Here they come. 2-on-1 opportunity. In front of the net. Got control of it. Brister. He'll carry this one, looking for a little help on the wings. Oh, my. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Branson, puck down there somewhere as they try and dig it out. Pass right on the money from the wing to Kadri. Puck loose, picks it up. Holzer. To Pekka. To Kadri.
Oh,
Penalty to
come on.
Toronto's penalty, 2 minutes. Tripping. The Canadiens' power play unit advances on the ice. Here's a chance to get this game tied up. Bourne. Chance.
Oh,
Morrow. Lets that go in dangerous territory. Yikes. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. Interception. 2-on-2 on the rush to Galchenyuk. To Kadri. In behind the net. He'll make a play on this. He'll lug that puck from the point. The Maple Leafs penalty is over. The player returning to the ice here, and they'll be at even strength. Misfired that one. That's right over the top of the net. Intercepts. Kick save. Bourne goes to center ice to Galchenyuk. To Kadri. Wanted more on that one from that area. To Pacioretty. Carrying up the neutral zone along the boards. Again, look. To Pekka. was a long shot, but he got it off quickly. To Francis. To Biggs. Trying to control the puck. Good play to get that puck. Markov connects on that one up the wing. Quick shot. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. Receives that one as he heads up the wing side. Referee heading over to make the call on this delayed penalty. Plekanec's penalty, 2 minutes charging.
Oh, man, did he get tattooed.
I'm just used to when there's a whistle or a penalty at being me.
The Maple Leafs power play unit, this is their first chance of the game, and it comes when they've got a chance to extend that lead. Down the ice it goes. Shot, use the pad. That'll go wide of the net. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Off the player, it's not going to get in. He's got it down low. Big opportunity, and the save's made.
And there were people all over him. I can't believe he got the shot off.
Fighting for the puck. To Roosevelt. Oh, he wristed that one. Save. About to close the second period out. Clears it all the way down. Intercepts that.
Uh-oh.
He'll carry it now. The Canadians back at full strength. Big save. Carries this one back in behind, looking for some help out front. Gets rid of it. Clearly, no danger. To Stewart. To Colburn. Great chance. Look at the shot from a point.
And thus concludes 2 periods.
Rass saves tonight. They have been scoring chances.
Big part of the fact that his guys are ahead.
What's the difficulty? Now I'm worried I don't have it on the difficulties. I'll have to look after. Good.
Puck drop, period 3 underway. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision. Still has it in the offensive end. Up to the point. Hard shot. Big opportunity.
Damn it.
Scores! And it's a tie game. Well, with that last goal here early in the third period, what we've got is not just a tie game, but we've got a new game.
We're starting a short game that's actually 0-0 right now.
To Kadri. To Danielson. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Off the player. There's an offensive opportunity. Blocker save. To Ryder. Good quick pass right there. The Maple Leafs offense is finding a way to get those chances. Another one into the slot area. That system's working for them right now.
But this team is allowing that center lane drive. I mean, if they don't start protecting the middle of the ice, they're going to be facing these kind of chances all game long.
Into the zone. To Colburn. To Colburn. Offensive opportunity. 3-on-2. Dangerous territory. Shot. Can't believe he missed that. What a scoring chance. That covers a couple of lines. To Mullen. Intercepted. Mullen trying to free that puck up. Straight back to Ashton. about the dancing done on that play. You'll see that again on NHL tonight. Has the loose puck. Shoots. And save. Oh, my. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. It's time. That's the one that did it.
Oh, this is just a matter of time.
Well, stronger players on the bottom of this pile.
Go figure, huh?
I'm never that great at the fighting in this, to be honest.
Man, that was a shot that was put on, and the results, that's what we're looking at, Bill. The Canadiens fight win. Does that result in a game win, Bill?
And Gary, every team looks for whatever advantage they can get. I think this home team might have just gained a little bit.
We've got a delayed call coming up.
Interference.
Toronto's going to have to go short-handed again. Mercy, that is not the time to take a penalty.
Not much respect shown here, Gary. It's a boarding minor, and he earned every second of the 2 minutes.
The Maple Leaf short-handed unit looks solid on their first chance to kill. Here's their second opportunity in a critical moment.
All right, the penalty-killing guys now have to dig in. They need to be strong mentally, and they need to be gutsy physically.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Ryder to Den. Working that one up through middle ice into the neutral zone. Take the wood, knock it away. He did. Good save made. Through center to Subban. To Boyd. To Subban. Up the wing to Galchenyuk. Puts the stick on this behind the net. The Maple Leafs penalty has concluded, and we're back to full force. Plekanec to Pacioretty. This game tied. He's the reason, and he got it in this period. To Kadri. Big save.
Oh.
Ryder. Third period almost over, waiting on the horn. Oh, did you see that? Markov's face wash. That is inviting a drop your gloves affair. The Maple Leafs win the faceoff. There's the shot. Gets it done with a stick. Shot whiffed on that one. Had a good chance in that area. That's where you want to have some good stick work in front of your netminder. That puck almost came out of the zone. He gets a stick on it. Big time wrist shot. Save with the pad. Well, that'll take care of the puck carrier. Wow, what a shot that was. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Pad save. No puck on that one as he knocked it away. Good poke check. To Gianta. Kadri.
And with that, we're going to overtime.
And that's the end of regulation, and we've got an overtime game. There's the opening faceoff. Our overtime period's underway. Let's see whether or not we get a game winner here, and early. Takes it in front. Tough save made. Good opportunity.
Oh, no.
Here's a 2-on-1. He cut the line. Scores, and that's going to end this
God
one
damn
in
it.
overtime. And this game is over. Price's effort between the pipes tonight will result in a shutout. That's the first he's going to have on the season.
Gary, he was the biggest part of this team's winning of the Jennings Trophy last season. Fewest goals against in the entire league.
I think we play them again, like, immediately. We do. I'm going to play that one, and that'll probably be the last one I play today. it's letting me trade now. I want to see what's out there for centerman. Bring back Bozak. Okay, never mind. I won't make any other moves for now.
Hi, everybody. Along with Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. Let's get some hockey going here. The site, Toronto, Ontario, for the showdown between the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Neither's ever going to give an inch when the Canadiens and the Leafs are at it.
Boy, this is red against blue. That is Montreal against Toronto.
Oh, my, what a hit. That was a big-time hit, but he's still trying to get back to the bench.
It was a scar tissue generator. I mean, he got labeled.
Boy, there's a great dump in right there. You got to be able to lift it and get it out of there, and he did. Up the wing to Daniel Sedin. That puck being carried along the boards up through the neutral zone. Scoring opportunity lost. That's high.
Yeah, he'd like that one again. Just lower it down a bit.
Daniel Sedin. He's got pressure. To Subban. To Georges. And there's a stoppage in play. That's going to be whistled on the offside. Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Looking to get it out. Markov. Up the boards to Galchenyuk. Intercepts that one. Dangerous area. Holzer. Wrist shot. Save made. A delayed penalty now as the arm's up for this call. To Stewart. 2-on-2 the other way. Extra skaters got to get on. Play continues here with a delayed call. The Canadiens are assessed a 2-minute minor. This is going to be for tripping. The Maple Leafs power play unit making their way out onto the ice. Here's a chance for a goal that would give them a lead with the specialty teams doing it. Franson to Kadri. Nice pass out all the way to the point. Nice glove save. That's a good chance. Subban's stick. Right place, right time. Move that puck out of there, and he did. Daniel Sedin. Return to Kadri. Big shot. Glove save on a real good scoring chance. Picks it up. Off the pad.
Oh.
And he hangs on. We'll get a face-off here. Ryder's got the body and the arms going out there. Look, is this going to go somewhere or not?
On here.
Under 9 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. Nobody's found the back of the net so far in this one. To White. And he clears. Montreal's back at full strength. Neutral zone wing side. He didn't intend to block that shot. Just happened to be in the right place. Through center ice and a long pass to Board. Eliash's interception, that's a good one. That is great anticipation. That bouncing puck away at center ice. That'll get a whistle for offside.
No, he is wiping his face with his glove.
Eliash's gloves are still on. I guess that's going to end this.
Yeah, they're kind of glued on too, Gary. He's skating away from the brawl.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. And that will be
That was not a nice.
icing.
I guess it was.
Off that face-off, they'll hold it in the offensive end. Makes the stick save.
I really don't feel that was
Battle to
nice.
get control of that puck. In tight, stick save, knocks it away. Good scoring chance. Good use of the blocker. To Giunta. Off the wing, back into the middle to Galchenyuk. Here's a pickup down low. Tremendous hit.
I think the lead item in the reputation of Brendan Morrow has to be how hard a hitter he is.
Closing in on the final minute of play here in the period. To Holzer. What a save made with the use of that stick as he redirects it. Quick opportunity. Goaltending magnificent as we come to the end of the first period. That's a great 20 minutes worth of action right there, and the goaltenders both came away with strong efforts. This has been a dominating physical presence in this period.
But at what point do you push back? I mean, there's only one team doing the hitting out there.
And we're underway in the second period. He's in the offensive end. What a big-time hit, open ice. It's tough to line those up. He got all of him. Offsides, a whistle and a draw coming. Well, wait a minute.
Now you play with the bull, you get the horns after a face wash like that.
The Maple Leafs win the face-off on that neutral zone draw. That puck along that blue line, he finds a handle. Good stick work. Got it on the stick. There's a collision that'll open that puck up in the offensive zone. To Galchenyuk. Sends it back. Oh, what an opportunity. 3-on-1 into the zone. Off the blocker. Had his head down and rocked him. To Iginla. Quick shot. Loves it. Price's freezing of the puck will give us a face-off now. Off the draw, they control it in their zone. To Eller. To Gallagher. What a move. Big time save with a stick.
Oh, what a save by Rask.
And those two come together along the boards. Has control.
Oh, that's a big hit,
along
too.
the wall. Those two got one another. Tremendous scoring chances. Look at the moves in the zone. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. Franson. Quick release from the point. Oh, hang on. Tremendous hit. To Stewart. Up against the wall. 2-on-2 the other way. Got where he wanted to be for the opportunity, but Bill not close.
Might have flipped up on him. I mean, I can't imagine why he would have missed high there.
The Maple Leafs shots are coming from a particular area, and it's right in that slot.
Sometimes you take what the D gives you. Right now, the outside lanes are open, and this team is doing a fantastic job of taking those outside lanes and driving the play wide.
In the offensive zone, controls it deep. Pacioretty. Looking to clear. He'll move it himself. Good wrist shot. Just stood in front of that one. What a great play to block that shot. Lot of room, and he nailed it. Cross ice dump. Needs to get rid of it. Subban to Georges. Loose puck, he's got it. Back to the point. Nice quick snap. Good chance in tight. Oh, did he flash the pad on that? Great save. To Ryder. Fires it. Blocker save. About to close the second period out. To Galchenyuk. Puck sent right through the middle. Into the zone. They've got a 2-on-1. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. Emelin. To Giunta. Nice wrister.
And after
that's the
two,
end of the
we
second
are
period. Good
still
defensive game
scoreless
here. No score at the
I need
end
to
of
get more
two.
shots.
Offensive players, Bill, in that period didn't have much of a chance.
Well, it's hard to get shots off when you're getting hit every time you touch the puck.
Drops that one, and we are underway here in the third. He'll be a little bit wide on that opportunity.
Yeah, he'd like to have it again.
There's a scrum along the wall. Good play to hold that in the zone. Big snapshot. That'll be deflected. At the point. Front of the net, has it on his stick. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. You get down low like that, you expect battles. He got what he expected.
Yeah, defensively, I mean, you know you're going to have guys that are contesting the puck against you, but to win it like that in the slot, that's how you generate attack.
To Plekanec, to Pacioretty. Subban. To Plekanec, to Elias. To Subban. Picks that off. Big shot. Gets that puck. Big save with a blocker. And they're into the zone. 2-on-1. Elias's efforts tonight to stay away from the big hits, absolutely not working. Great pass. There you see hands at work. That one was in the air. Got that one on net, but boy, that's a tough angle. The Canadiens' geographical search for a spot to shoot from, well, they found it. It's right outside that slot area.
Boy, these guys are passing so well. It's hard to defend against. The one thing you have to avoid is running around chasing people. Sooner or later, let them come to you.
Nice breakup.
Second. Apologies. Okay, let's continue this.
Markov. To Board. Up the middle to Galchenyuk. Takes the shot, knocked away with a stick. And a whistle here as that puck ends up going over the glass. Nearing the halfway point of our third period. Rath's chances in this game to make saves are far too many as far as he's concerned. He's had all the shots. We're still tied. Midway through the third, nobody scored here in the period. Kick save and a beauty. And yet another turn away. Boy, he's making a couple of them in a row right there.
Oh, man, this is an invitation. Let's see if he answers the bell.
Kadri's on the ice to take a big face-off, and he's been good at it. Picks it up, got to move to McGinn. Arms up, we're going to get a delayed call here. Toronto's in what has been a very close game here in the third do not up the ante.
And this is where they have to fight frustration because it is mounting.
Toronto's got a tie to look at now as this PK unit comes out for their first chance on the ice. He carries that puck on his own stick as he's got a little room off that wing side. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. There's a shot in the slot. Save! Pass up along the wing to Eller. What a move. He's out. Can't believe he was denied on that.
That was a good save there by Rask. Oh.
Makes the save and controls that. Takes it from down low. Quick shot from a long way out. Nikitin. Tomorrow to Kadri. Two collide against the boards. The Maple Leafs penalty is over big time in this game as they get them back out on the ice. Galchenyuk attempts to clear. Good pass. That's going to send him. Came out of the defensive end. They'll try and get this offense going as they dump to the far corner. They're on him to Stewart. 2-on-2 in the rush. Oh, there's a
Yes!
scores! And the first goal to be scored in this game.
Chris Stewart, first of the season.
Chris Stewart has really developed into one of the top sharpshooters in this game.
Toronto's goal, they took about as long in the game as you can wait to get one. Now we'll see if they can hang on.
I actually think a 1-0 lead at times is easier to protect than a 2-0 lead. These guys aren't going to let up. I like their chances.
On the charge, 3-on-2. In the slot. Almost done here in the third. Scoring chance denied. Good stick save. Subban. Center ice on the boards. Bonino to Daniel. Shoots. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. To Olsen. Good pad save. What a great chance. Good work with the stick. To Boyd. Big wrist shot. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save.
And with that, it's a
And that's it. This
very
game is
tight
over.
1-0 win.
Montreal's opportunity to put this game away, it was there, but they didn't do it.
Well, sometimes as a coaching staff, you look at a loss and you say, how well did we do?
Oh,
Thanks, everybody, for being with us. On behalf of Bill Clement and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Have a great night.
I'll sim a few games here. And then I'll probably call it quits. I don't think we're a very good team, to be honest. As we win 4-1. We'll probably lose to Carolina because they're bad. Okay, I'll stop here for now. So that's going to end this stream. I might be back with another sports-related stream, actually. It might be another NHL game. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. It helps grow the channel. And with that, have a good day, everybody.